Hi, this is Isaac from Solar Cycle, and it's a Sunday morning, and for the past week I've been working out of my solar-powered tiny home. There's the battery up there, and there's the charge controller inverter. No issues. Was able to do my work off this computer, and without any problems at all. And what I want to do today is just do a quick power demonstration, pulling 13 amps, just to show that out of the solar power storage with the battery, we can pull pretty hefty loads of current on the system. So what I'm going to do, so right now, let me show you the battery monitor system. So here's the status of the battery. So we have state of charge 90%. The current load, it's just powering right now this monitor and some lights, so it's not pulling too much. The panels are, it's a cloudy day, panels are outputting a little bit of wattage, but basically it's breaking even. And we have the cell voltage max minimum of each cell, and then we have a graph of each individual cell, 8 cells in total, how they're all doing. So let me go ahead and do the load. What the load is, we're going to do a simple, basically a hairdryer test. And I've done this test many times already, so it's going to pull 13 amps. And I've done these tests for like 20 minutes, and it works fine. So it's simulating kind of an average hair drying time. So here's the hair dryer, and I put a kilowatt just to verify the current. So I'm going to go ahead and turn it on high. I'm just going to leave it here, and we can see the kilowatt is pulling 13 amps. I'm going to verify this on the inverter. The inverter also says 13 amps. And now we're going to look at the battery monitor. And we can see save charge 90%. We'll just see the current out of the battery is around 70 amps. It's peaking around 70 amps. That's DC current. And then we see that the battery voltage is dropping because of this high load. But I can run this for 20 minutes and there's really no issues. The battery voltage drops pretty good amount. I mean, it's dropping down to 25 volts, and it started around like 26.4 or 5. So it's a good like 1 volt drop, which this yellow says it's in the warning area, but it's just going to stay here. It's going to stay at this voltage level, and it's not going to go down below the fault threshold. And this is normal for lithium-ion batteries. They are supposed to drop in voltage when you put a high load on it. But even in a regular house, a lot of times pulling a current like this, depending how your house is wired, if it's not wired correctly, it could actually trip a circuit breaker. So and this happens even in my apartment. Like my roommate will have too many things on and you trip a circuit breaker, and you can't even pull a 13 amp load because it's just too much. But the way that this tiny home's wired, because we're designing it from scratch, and we're able to basically distribute the power the way we want, with the circuits connected in a way that it's never going to pull too much of a load off one circuit. This circuit breaker is never going to trip with even a 13 amp load. So I'm not going to do this for the full 20 minutes, but I mean, This is probably the highest current I've ever seen out of a hairdryer ever. And I can't imagine another hairdryer pulling more current than this. And even this one's a little ridiculous. So you can see another update. I'll go ahead and turn this off. Actually, and when I turn this off, you can see that the cells of the battery, when the load is turned off, they then gradually go back up to a stable voltage of around 26.2-ish, but it'll start climbing back up and stabilize. So I mean, this is 100% solar energy. Like there's no grid tie here. There's no like gas generator backup system. All of this is only connected to the solar panel outside. And so all the energy that you saw me draw, 13 amps, that's 100% from the sun. And it's been like this since I started this build and actually installed the battery and inverter system. I've never had to hook up a generator ever, really. So, and then I'll just do a quick look at the panels outside, just to, again, just show the, so it's just those two panels right there, and that's what's able to power this whole system. And this is probably the smallest system you want to go with. Honestly, if I were to build another one, I'd probably get the bigger size battery, which is basically double this capacity, and that's for if you're gonna put whatever loads you might want to add on to this. But if you're basically, I want to say, you don't mind if the power runs out and you have to light a candle every once in a while, this is probably the smallest system you want to go with. And I'd also probably put a couple more solar panels on it, probably maybe 4 instead of 2, just a little to top off the battery when there's those cloudy days. But other than that, if you're conscious about the power draw, this system will work without any issues. So that's about it. And another update, I just finished this back kitchen area wall, so the paneling is done around the back kitchen window. So that's about it. And new updates will, I'll put up new updates once I start adding finishing more of the interior. And thanks for watching, and share, like, and subscribe. Thanks.